Hey, what's up, guys? We're at round number 5 now. It is Whitebeard versus Zoro. Like I said in the first round, it is a Zoro favored matchup. Especially if you plays teach and all that. But I win dice roll again, and I get second. Funny thing is, every time I go second in this tournament, I won, and every time I went first, I've lost. Plays the easel, picks up a Marco, and we go on to our turn. I have no plays here as I pick this take life and get going. That is unfortunate. No easel or Whitebeard Pirates, but if I kept this hand, I remember I didn't mulligan, so I kept this hand. So I must have liked what I saw. Plays the curly, probably gonna look for a buggy, played out the buggy, do all that exciting jazzy stuff. But yeah, folks. Oh, gets the Gordon, which I actually respect. Um, I've been seeing people play Gordon a lot to just chain combo with Fire Pistol or with Marco. He swings for 6 here. I drop a 5 drop Marco to protect myself, and he passes his turn. Turn to play. You know what? You know what Whitebeard's gonna do? He's gonna swing for 6 and drop a Speed Gel or Atmos. I don't know, folks. People who play Whitebeard, what do you prefer, Speed Gel or Atmos? And I actually play a 4 drop Marco here. I do not have a Speed Gel. This is actually. He has 5 dot. Okay, so unless he fire pistols, which he that's not even worth it. Um, yeah, that's not even worth it to fire pistol here. So I guess I'm comfortable enough displaying the blocker Marco here and everything. He's at 5 dot. He's gonna. It looks like he's gonna swing for 8 here. It's gonna swing for 8. I could decide to block, pitch a 1K counter, or I decide to take. Okay, I decide to take. There's no trigger. I'm down at 3 life. He still has 4. He, I remember he plays Gordon and plays another Gordon. And my initial thought was like, okay, I can't really play King Do on this turn because I think I do have a King Do in my hand. Can't really play King Do because he's gonna Gordon Marco it. Wait, can he even Gordon Marco it? No, he can't. He's gonna probably Gordon Fire Pistol it or something like that. Kill both my Marcos. But instead of just making it happen, I'm just gonna play a 5 drop Marco and just blow up one of the Gordons. That card is so strong, I believe. So really over 2 to having that one card. Then I play Ezo to search. Probably looking for another Whitebeard. 4 and 5. And I pick up an ace. I really love that ace art. And yeah, now I just passed my turn, dropping down to 2 life. So my 4 drop Marco, I can resurrect. And I can bring it back again. Um, Honestly, there's a bunch of times in this game too where I was thinking, do I save this character or just protect myself? And I think it's be coming up here where he uses the Gordon to my 5 drop Marco. And I'm thinking he's just gonna 5 drop, return 5 drop with 5 drop, but he actually uses Fire Pistol, which I was like, what? Insane? You could do that? And he Fire Pistols my Marco and my 4 drop Marco. And I'm debating what I should drop here. I drop a 4 drop to bring back a 5 drop. I drop a 4 drop to bring back a 4 drop, okay. And I think I have no events in hand to bring back my 5 drop. So this is unfortunate there. And I can clearly see a bunch of mistakes where I made, but because Whitebeard is just such a broken deck, um, some of them I do not get as punished as hard as I should be. Um, but yeah, nothing much. He's probably asking what I this return with Marco and Marco. He swings. He's probably gonna try kill this Marco here, or chase after the Marco, which is pretty smart too. And he knows I'm gonna play Ace next turn because I do have Ace. So he's gonna swing 5 to Marco. I either have to decide to pitch more cards from my hand, where you can just chase it down, or do I just let it die. And I decided to let it die. Pitching another 4-drop Marco. I could have had 3 4-drop Marcos on the board next turn, but he plays his own Marco and passes the turn. Now, me ditching 2 Marcos here gives him an indication that I already have 1 more left in my deck, but I searched Ace, and pretty much you already know what's going to happen next play. I decided to swing for 7 here. He takes. There's no trigger. And I'm guessing he doesn't run Teach. Then, folks, if you guys are watching, play Zoro with Teach. That is underrated. And I give minus 3,000 to Marco and Curly. And there's a trigger here, but I think he's gonna use it, yep, to blow up my 5-drop Marco. And I don't pitch any cards to bring it back. So that's highly unfortunate he gets that trigger. And I dropped out to Woodlife with no blockers. And he has 9 Dawn. So if he plays Whitebeard this turn, I think I'll just answer back. Maybe I should pitch the card, I don't know. There's a bunch of times where I should be pitching cards to bring back the Marco and whatnot, and sometimes I just don't. Decides to swing 6 to face. I'm probably gonna have to drop a speed jail. Yeah, why did I not bring back the Marco? I guess because he could just swing to it. That's what I'm guessing. He's just gonna swing into it. I didn't want to pitch more cards just to bring him back. He swings again with the other Marco. I counter for 8, and in my head, I'm thinking he's gonna play more Marcos. He's gonna play another Marco to cover up for the lost Marco he had. And I dropped 2 cards just to bring it up. I think that's my last 4-drop Marco. And I have no more Marcos left. He has 3 dot open. I don't know how much cards he hasn't had. His hands go off the screen. Interesting. But I played my Newgate this turn. I have my leader's at 8k, so I'm fine. I kind of like that he plays the Zoro here, because that means I would have to swing into it, and he already knows I'm going to play Newgate next turn. So, I'm thinking, if I swing 7-2 stuff, use guard point, okay. Then if I swing 9k to lead, it would have to force a radical beam into another card. Which is he's deciding here. I think initially I was thinking about swinging into the Zoro, but it's the same thing. I might as well put pressure onto the opponent for next turn, and I know for sure that I can survive. So he uses a radical beam and a 4-drop Marco here. And he has to kill me this turn, or else it's not gonna look so good. Because I'm gonna have 3 swingers next turn, potentially 4. If I played their ace, which I don't think I would. And in his head, yeah, it's just like super oppressive against Whitebeards when they just play Newgate. I'm not looking forward to seeing a bunch of Newgates. That's why I've been putting in time with Rob Lucci. That deck has its best chances against Newgate. If you can see the cards right, and you can win dice roll and find e-shows. But he has to kill me here, or he can't play defensive, because he doesn't want me to keep trading Newgates. And I already took 2 events out of his head, and yeah. Looks like he's gonna swing 9k to lead. And that's easy. Just 2k counter if I have it in my hand. Um, my hands go off to the side, and I drop a. That's a 10k swing. I drop double Jozu. Okay. Double Jozu. I have 2 cards. He swings again, and I take. And there's no trigger. And basically, he has 1 non-open. His hands go off again. So I can't really tell how much cards he has. So I'm debating. I have to kill him this turn. So I'm going to swing 9k again with lead. Hoping him to block or hoping to use a radical or block. So I just put 2 Dawn onto Newgate, this blow up, or play Ottawa, blow up stuff, so that he uses a Marco and a radical beam counter for 10. 2 cards in hand. I think I'm gonna play the Otama. Yep. Oh. What the heck? Put 1 Dawn, swing for 7. I kind of want him to take life here or block. See, this is the problem where he makes. I think he blocks here with Marco, and he pitches another 2k counter. But if he takes here or doesn't counter, I kind of want him to take, because he's worried about the Otaba Whitebeard combo. But he should probably just block here and not pitch a card. Yeah, he blocks with... Yeah, he's still deciding, debating. So one thing I could take from this game, or from this entire case tournament too, is that it just comes down to I should be playing my 4-drop blocker Marcos. That's what I think. There's a bunch of times where I just toss them. They're just like a easy 1k counter, and he trashes a 2k to bring back the 5-drop Marco, which he doesn't really need to do. I just activate Bakito effect. Yeah. Then I swing 7 to lead, and I just take it from here. Really, highly unfortunate. Then I swing again for 13, and I take the game. Yeah, if he saves there, he potentially could have had it, but I'd have to bring my Izo to 9, and I think I'll just have enough for the 11k swing. And yeah, folks, we take the game here. We're 3-1 right now. And yeah, sadly the 5th round was against a Katakuri. I forgot to click record, and I didn't get any of the recordings, but I take the 5th round, moving me to 4-1, and we'll be playing. The 5th round is actually going to be the last round of the case tournament. People are dropping and people are losing, and there's only 1 undefeated left, and it's going to be against the Mirror. If you guys follow my Twitter, you guys know the outcome, but if not, make sure you guys check into that 5th or the round 5 video, as that one's a pretty good one and pretty close one too. But yeah, folks, I'll see you guys in the next video. Shoots.